Hey guys! Alright, today we are here to do my 9-week bump date. This week has been really hard, if I'm being completely honest. So the first thing is that I have just been so sick. And I haven't thrown up that much. It's more like I feel like I'm on the edge of throwing up every minute of every day now. The second I wake up to when I'm, going to bed at night. And it got to the point where I couldn't handle it anymore. And if I taste any more ginger or anything in my life, I'm gonna throw up even more. I can't. So I did start the Unisom and B6, which actually is helping take the edge off of feeling so sick. It doesn't take it away, but it is helping, which is huge. But I think because of it though, I'm so tired throughout the day. I mean, I was already really exhausted, and I think the progesterone makes it even worse, and now I think the Unisom is making it even worse, if that's a thing, because Unisom is a sleeping aid, I believe. That's what it's for. And I don't know why it would make me feel so tired all day long, but maybe it's just pregnancy plus progesterone plus that is just making it so I'm so tired. I feel like I can barely walk up my stairs. I'm so exhausted. It feels like all of my energy and everything has just been sucked out of me. And it's hard. I went to the gym on Tuesday and I actually felt decent at the gym, which I was surprised about because that was one of my days that I was very sick. And I felt pretty good at the gym, but at the whole rest of the day, I was dead tired. And then yesterday I was so tired. When James got home from work, I literally hugged him, gave him the kids, and went and laid down on the couch because I couldn't even sit any longer. I had to lay down. So I just don't have any energy this week, and I've just been really sick. But like I said, the Unisom and B6 is helping with the nausea, so I'm so thankful for that. I'm also still out of breath, obviously. That's just probably gonna last until my second trimester, and then I'll probably be back around the third trimester. Okay, so I've been obviously moody and stuff. That's, I've been like that the whole time. Maybe it's just me now, I don't know. But I've experienced a lot more of an emotional side to it other than just kind of like angry, moody, pregnant lady. It's been emotional, like I can't handle things. So nothing sounds good right now because I feel so sick. There's only two things, which I'll talk about the cravings in a minute, that actually sound decent, and everything else sounds gross. Or a couple things that do sound good that aren't on my list. Like if something random sounds good, it's like I have to make it. And that would take energy, which I don't have, and then I want to cry because I don't have the energy to make the thing. It's ridiculous. Last night I stood in my pantry and almost started crying because I didn't want any of the food in there, but I was so hungry, but I didn't have enough energy to cook any food, and it was a mess. I was a mess. I'm still a mess. I don't know, but that's just kind of been the thing this week. I'm emotional about all the little things, especially when it comes to food. Okay, so as far as cravings go this week, let's go to a positive note over here. I have wanted spicy food, which apparently isn't supposed to be good for morning sickness. I think it can make it worse, but I haven't noticed any difference whether I eat spicy food or not. I don't notice a difference in it getting any worse or better or whatever. So I'm gonna eat it because it's about the only thing that sounds good. That and Oreos. So the other night I was like, James, I need Oreos, and he was going to the store anyway, and he's like, well, what kind do you want? I'm like, just the regular kind. That's all, I just need some Oreos. So he comes back with 3 packs of Oreos. He comes back with the regular Oreos, and then 2 packs of the thin Oreos, 1 pistachio flavored and 1 coconut flavored, and it was like the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I feel like I was so excited. So we had like a feast of Oreos that night when we were watching Netflix, and it was amazing. On another positive note, I think we're going to announce pretty soon to everybody, like on social media and all that stuff, because close family and stuff like that knows, but and some close friends, but not even all my close friends know yet because I just feel like it's been crazy since I found out. But But we will probably announce pretty soon because it is very obvious that I'm pregnant, which you guys will see when I show you my belly here in a little bit. It is not something I'm gonna be able to hide for long. Not that I need to hide it, but it's getting to the point where it's kind of awkward because people don't know, and then they see me and they're like, they keep staring at my belly and then at me, and then they don't know if they should say something or they shouldn't, and it's just getting weird. So we'll probably announce soon to everybody. I just have to think up something clever on how we're going to announce. I'm coming up with some stuff and I'm excited. All right, so that's pretty much it for symptoms and things like that. I did have a doctor's appointment yesterday. By the way, I'm 9 weeks, 2 days pregnant today. I should have said that at the beginning, but I forgot. So 9 weeks, 2 days today. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, which I guess technically should go next week's bump date, but I'm already here talking, so let's do this. And it was kind of a weird appointment. Like, I wasn't supposed to have an ultrasound or anything like that, but I went in, and the nurse that takes your weight and blood pressure and all that stuff, after she did that, she goes, oh, we need you to have a repeat antibody blood draw because yours came back positive. And I was like, well, what does that mean? And she goes, I don't know how to explain it to you. You're gonna have to ask the doctor. So then I'm like freaking out because I'm like, well, what, I mean, is that bad? I mean, I know what antibodies are. I know it's good to have them, but clearly if they want me to redo it during pregnancy, there's some issue there, and I don't know what it is. Sorry, the lighting is crazy. It just got super bright. Anyway, so I went into the room to wait for the doctor, and he usually comes in within like 5 minutes. So I didn't get my phone out. I didn't want to start Googling because I didn't want to freak myself out while I was waiting. So I just waited, but he was with the patient beside me first because they got there before I did, and she was very, very pregnant, and you could tell it was her first baby just because I wasn't eavesdropping, but like the walls are thin. I could hear everything they were saying. Anyway, she was asking a lot of questions about labor and all that because she was definitely very close to the end of her pregnancy. So he was in there with them for about 25 minutes. And so the whole time I'm just sitting in my room freaking out. I'm like, why are my antibodies positive? Why are they doing that? And so he comes in and I'm like, what does this mean? And he goes, they're making you redo that blood test? And I was like, yeah. He goes, I wouldn't have had you redo it. He goes, it was probably the nurse practitioner or somebody who saw your numbers were slightly elevated and they put it in to do it. He goes, I mean, go ahead and redo it. But he explained it to me basically, it could be something bad if your body was sensing the baby's blood, like fetal blood, and if they had a different blood type as I did, and sometimes your body can reject it, and then you have antibodies because they see the baby as a foreign invader, and blah, 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 blah. Long story, I don't know. He explained it in a lot further detail for me, but that was kind of a very quick version of it. But he said that that's not what it looked like was happening at all, and to not worry about it. He's like, it's really fine. Trust me, it's fine. So I guess it's fine. I trust him. He's awesome. And I guess the numbers were so slightly elevated that he wouldn't have even had me redo the test to begin with. So that was a thing. And then I also talked to him about my morning sickness because I'm like, look, I have never had it this bad with any of the pregnancies before, and I'm really struggling. And so he gave me some samples of, basically it's the pill, I forget what the medicine's called, but it's basically the Unisom and B6 combined into a pill. And apparently the drug rep had just been in the office that day, so he gave me a couple samples to try. But he goes, you know, you can try this, and if it works, that's great, we'll write you a prescription, whatever. But he goes, it's kind of on the pricey side. I think it's about $2 a pill after insurance. But honestly, I will pay $2 a pill if it makes me feel like I'm not gonna die. So take my money, take my money. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with the Unisom and B6 for now that I already bought the stuff for it. So I'll probably stick with that if it's working for me. And then only use the prescription if, you know, I can't manage it with what I'm already doing right now. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm talking in circles right now. Probably am, but okay. Anyway, that is about it for 9 weeks. I don't know when I'm having another ultrasound. I don't know if they're gonna do another one before my 20-week one, but I'm really not worried about it. I did find baby's heartbeat with the Doppler I have here a couple days ago, and they're really low down, and obviously, and it was really cool to be able to hear it because it was 8 weeks. I don't even remember how many days, but I was excited to be able to find them that early. So that was really neat and reassuring. So yeah, so I guess it's fine if we don't have an ultrasound for a while. I feel very comfortable with everything and all that, so that's great. All right guys, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna go ahead and show you my 9-week baby belly. Alright guys, well that is it for my 9-week bump and bump date. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to be doing another video soon on when or if we're going to find out the gender of this baby, to go more into that. I'm really excited. So keep an eye out for that video soon. But otherwise, I will see you in the next video. I'm thinking about you guys. I'm praying for you, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.